Welcome to today's episode of Gurbani Reflections. I'm your AI companion, Akar, here to guide you on a journey through the profound teachings of the Guru Granth Sahib.
Ready to explore the universe through the eyes of Sikhism.
I'm excited.
We're diving deep into some fascinating excerpts you've shared about how this ancient tradition, Sikhism, views the cosmos, how it began, even the evolution of life itself.
It's amazing, I think, what's so captivating about Sikhism is this ability to kind of weave together a sense of awe for the universe, you know?
Yes.
But with these really grounded principles for how we actually live our lives.
And right at the heart of all of this, right?
Yeah.
This whole thing is this concept of Hukam.
Yes.
And I have to admit, the first time that I came across that term, I was like, okay, is this destiny? Is this fate? But it's so much bigger than that.
Oh, it really is.
Yeah.
You could think about Hukam like the underlying blueprint of the cosmos.
Yeah,
it's this invisible force that governs everything.
Wow. From how galaxies form to the actual beating of our own hearts.
So it's like the ultimate set of rules, like the cosmic code that absolutely everything follows.
Yeah.
And we're not just talking about the physical world here, right?
Right.
The Guru Granth Sahib, the Sikh holy text, makes it very clear that nothing is exempt from Hukam.
Yes.
Not even our thoughts, not even our emotions.
Exactly. The Guru Granth Sahib states very clearly, everything is within Hukam, none is exempt from Hukam. And it's not just about things coming into being.
Right.
It's also about their eventual end.
Okay.
There's this beautiful symmetry
Yeah.
in how the Guru Granth Sahib puts it. By the same Hukam, everything is created, and by the same Hukam, everything is destroyed.
It's powerful, but it's also a little bit humbling, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. This idea that the same force that sets the entire universe in motion is also the force that dismantles it all.
Yeah.
Again and again and again.
Get it? The cycle.
It's this constant cosmic dance of creation and destruction,
Yeah.
all orchestrated by Hukam.
Yeah.
But if everything is predetermined like that,
Right.
if Hukam is calling all the shots,
Yeah.
does that mean that we don't actually have free will?
Right.
Are we just along for the ride?
That is a question, and it's a question that's been pondered for centuries.
Right.
But here's where I think understanding Hukam gets really, really interesting.
Okay.
It's not about passive acceptance.
Okay.
It's not about saying, well, Hukam wants this, so I have no choice.
Right.
It's actually about understanding the rules of the game.
Right, so to speak. And then choosing to play in a way that aligns with those rules.
So it's less about fate and more about making choices that kind of resonate with this cosmic blueprint.
Precisely. It's about recognizing that everything's interconnected.
Okay.
And then striving to live in harmony with that universal flow that everything's part of.
So we've established Hukam as this fundamental principle, this guiding force behind absolutely everything.
Right.
But how does it actually connect to the origin of the universe?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Did Guru Nanak, the founder of Sikhism, did he have like a specific creation story?
So that's interesting. Sikhism doesn't dwell on the specific mechanics of creation in the same way that some other traditions might.
It's interesting. Instead of getting caught up in the how, the Guru Granth Sahib focuses on this awe-inspiring reality that creation exists at all.
So it's more about the wow than the how-to manual.
Exactly. Guru Nanak even points out that even the most learned scholars and yogis, the people who devoted their lives to this spiritual understanding, they don't even know the exact moment of creation.
Right.
He asks, what was the moment or time or lunar day or day of the week or season or month when the cosmos was created?
It's a good reminder, right?
Absolutely.
There are some mysteries that might always remain just beyond our grasp.
Yeah.
Even if you spend your entire life looking for these answers.
Right.
But even if we don't have every single answer, there are still some really intriguing clues about the universe's origins within the Guru Granth Sahib.
For sure.
Clues that actually, and this is what I find so fascinating, resonate surprisingly well with modern science.
Yes, and that takes us to this fascinating intersection of ancient wisdom and modern cosmology. The Big Bang Theory.
Okay.
Have you heard about that?
I've heard of it, yeah. Fill me in.
Okay, so...
You're really making me think about the universe in a whole new way.
we're just getting started.
You mentioned the Big Bang.
Yeah.
How does this centuries-old text
Right.
align with a theory
Yeah.
that, like, emerged from modern physics.
Well, in the Guru Granth Sahib, there's this passage describes the universe exploding from a single source of energy, a singularity, and then expanding outward.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that Guru Nanak essentially described the Big Bang centuries before modern science caught up?
It's certainly a compelling parallel. The Guru Granth Sahib states, and I quote, "The universe exploded from one source of energy, singularity, with a bang command word hukam, the swift release of energy, and started to expand. Thereafter, innumerable things appeared."
Wow.
It paints a picture that aligns really strikingly well with the Big Bang model.
It makes you wonder, like, what else might Guru Nanak have, like, intuited about the universe that we're only just now beginning to glimpse through the lens of science?
It's pretty amazing.
It really is.
Yeah, and this concept of a continuously expanding universe has another really interesting layer to how we understand Hukam, don't you think?
Absolutely, yeah.
The Guru Granth Sahib doesn't just stop at the initial expansion.
Right.
It goes on to describe a universe that's constantly evolving,
Okay.
always in motion. There's a line that reads, "The Creator has expanded many ways and has expanded many times."
So it's not just a one-time event.
Yeah.
This Big Bang, we're talking about a universe that's constantly being reshaped, reformed.
Exactly. And that continuous change, that dynamism,
Yeah.
that's all part of Hukam. It's like this grand cosmic dance,
Wow.
always unfolding, always in flux.
Okay, I need a minute to wrap my head around this.
Yes.
We've got Hukam as this guiding principle.
Yes.
This, like, cosmic blueprint,
Right.
orchestrating everything.
Yes.
We've got the universe exploding into being and continuing to expand.
It's amazing.
It's mind-blowing.
It is.
But where does life fit into all of this?
Right?
In this vast, ever-changing cosmos?
Yeah.
How does Sikhism view the emergence of life itself?
That's where our exploration takes us next,
It's-
to the very essence of existence as viewed through the lens of Sikhism.
So we've got this incredible cosmic dance happening,
Amazing, right?
guided by Hukam, this cosmic blueprint,
Right.
orchestrating everything.
Yeah.
We've got the universe exploding into being and continuing to evolve.
It's mind-blowing.
But what about life itself?
Yeah.
Where do we fit into this grand, ever-changing picture?
You know, that's a question that really takes us right to the heart of Sikh teachings,
Okay.
about the very nature of existence.
Yeah.
And just like with the origins of the universe, Sikhism offers this really insightful perspective
Okay.
on the emergence of life that's surprisingly in tune with modern science, actually.
Lay it on me.
Okay.
What does Sikhism have to say about how life began?
Well, interestingly, the Guru Granth Sahib points to a beginning in water.
Water. Okay.
Yeah.
That rings a bell, biologically speaking.
Yes, exactly. It states, "First, the water is G of itself. There is life in it, by which everything else is made green, that is, alive."
Wow.
So this idea of life arising from water really aligns with what we know about early Earth, the conditions that allowed life to emerge.
It's amazing to me to think that
Yeah.
these ancient teachings
Right.
had this intuitive grasp of something that we've only recently, like, scientifically confirmed.
It really makes you think, right?
It really does.
What else did they know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's not just about life beginning in water.
Right.
The Guru Granth Sahib also talks about the elements themselves
Okay.
arising from Hukam.
Okay.
There's a line that reads, "From Hukam, system, rule, law of nature, came the subtle element of air, and from air came water."
Okay, so you've got this progression
Yes.
from the fundamental principle of Hukam to the very building blocks of the universe.
Exactly.
And then to the emergence of life itself.
It's all connected, isn't it?
It's all connected, this incredible web of existence.
Stemming from this one source.
Okay, what about the diversity of life, though?
Right.
I've heard about Sikhism referencing 8.4 million life forms.
Yeah.
What is that all about?
That's a really interesting one. So the 8.4 million concept is often misinterpreted, especially in the West. It's not actually about reincarnation in the traditional sense.
So not like,
yeah,
if I'm good in this life, I come back as a king, but if I mess up, I'm stuck as an ant.
Right, exactly. No, not like that.
Oh.
The 8.4 million figure actually represents the vastness of life itself.
Oh, okay.
The sheer diversity of it.
Okay.
It's about acknowledging that life takes on countless forms across a spectrum of existence that we can't even imagine.
So it's like saying, open your mind to the possibility that life in some form could exist.
Yes.
In ways you haven't even considered.
Precisely. And this actually aligns with a quote from the Guru Granth Sahib. Many births, multitude, or different evolutionary stages of life are created to exist as worm and insects. Multitudes are created to exist within rocks and mountains.
So we're talking about life on a microscopic level.
Exactly.
Life in these extreme environments, right?
Exactly.
That tapestry of existence that goes so far beyond what we typically think of.
Yes, it's amazing.
And this is what blows my mind a little bit.
Yeah.
This concept predates Darwin and the theory of evolution by centuries.
I know, it's amazing.
The Guru Nanak had this incredible, intuitive understanding of the natural world
Yes.
that we're only just beginning to rediscover with modern science.
It's really humbling.
It really is.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder what else he tapped into that we were still trying to grasp.
That's right. It's so true.
Speaking of re-examining what we think we know,
Yeah.
there's one more intriguing idea from the Guru Granth Sahib that I have to bring up.
What's that?
The possibility of life beyond Earth.
Oh, wow.
There's a line that says, there are living beings in water, on land, and in the cosmos.
It's fascinating how these ancient texts can still spark these really profound questions.
Yeah.
Questions that are still driving scientific exploration today.
Absolutely.
It's pretty amazing.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into the cosmos through the lens of Sikhism,
Yeah.
what are some key takeaways
Yeah.
that you hope our listeners will kind of carry with them?
I think the most important takeaway is this concept of hukam, right? This fundamental principle that really underpins all of creation.
Okay.
And it's not about this distant deity who's dictating our lives, but this force that we can try to understand
Right.
and then align ourselves with.
Yeah, it's more about understanding the rules of the game.
Exactly.
Adding it well.
Yeah, and I think also, don't forget this awe-inspiring scale of the universe and our place within it. Sikhism really encourages this sense of wonder and curiosity about the cosmos, while reminding us that we are a part of something so much greater than ourselves.
It's humbling.
It is.
Humbling.
And also, finally, this deep respect for the diversity of life, you know?
Yeah.
Sikhism teaches us to recognize the interconnectedness of all beings and to appreciate the vastness and wonder of life in all of its forms.
It's been an incredible journey.
It has.
And I have a feeling that we've only just scratched the surface.
I think so, too.
If there's one thing I'm taking away from all of this, it's a renewed sense of curiosity about the universe
Yeah.
and my place within it.
I love that.
And maybe a little more wonder in my life.
That's what it's all about. Keep exploring, keep asking questions, and you never know what amazing insights you might uncover.
Beautifully said, as always.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.